As viewership in YouTube Shorts grows, advertisers are seeing this vertical video format as a more popular spot to advertise to their target audience. Now, there isn't a dedicated YouTube Shorts campaign type. There are several campaign types where you can promote vertical video ads. So in this video, we want to show you where YouTube Shorts ads can appear, and then we'll walk through each of the campaign types that you can use to get in front of your audience. Before we go through the campaign types where we can set up Shorts ads, I want to talk about where Shorts ads can appear, and there are a lot of placements. If you're on YouTube a lot, like I am, you can probably easily think of all the places where you could see Shorts ads. Right when you open up the YouTube app on your phone, the Shorts tab and the home feed are typically right there at the top of the screen and one of the first things that you see. However, if you're searching for specific videos, some of the recommendations could be ads. Looking at specific YouTube channels. If there's gaming feeds, we're going to talk about app promotions later on. Shopping feeds, and shopping can be an add-on for Demand Gen and Performance Max campaigns, which can show vertical video ads. The YouTube subscription feeds, and then the multi-format ads like Performance Max, Demand Gen, those sort of things where your ads can show up in a variety of placements. Now, besides the physical placement, think about the devices. It's more than just within the YouTube app. Personally, I have YouTube downloaded to my Xbox. So for scrolling through YouTube via the Xbox, we definitely watch Shorts. Shorts will also show up on tablet devices. And I know I mentioned Xbox, but there is a separate app for YouTube for TV. So think of the experience of someone watching Shorts on a mobile phone versus a desktop versus sitting on the couch in their living room watching a TV. That might impact your campaign settings depending on what the goals of your campaign are and what you want to do with your Shorts ads. Okay, so now let's hop into Google Ads and we'll walk through the available campaign types that can utilize Shorts ads. I'm going to go through this first campaign objective fairly quick because it's not going to be applicable to everyone. And that is with an app promotion campaign. You're either trying to get people to download your app or re-engage with an app that they've already downloaded. So you can see from the campaign type, pretty straightforward. It doesn't matter what subtype it is, doesn't matter what type of app. So as I just choose one, just so we can continue, skipping all of the campaign settings and going straight to ad group, notice the preview. This type of campaign is almost entirely automated, meaning I can't just pick and choose which placements. You can't run a dedicated Shorts ad, but YouTube is one of the placements. When you're building your ad asset, it's almost like a responsive display ad. It's going to satisfy all of these placements. And since YouTube is one of the placements, when you scroll down, here's where you would add video. I'm just going to choose one. Yes, I know it has nothing to do with what I'm targeting. Michelle and I don't have an app. If I try to go to YouTube, this is a vertical video. Here's where you would promote the app where someone could download it, but also YouTube has more than just Shorts ads. Here's an in-feed placement for video, and there's in the YouTube home feed. So while yes, you do want to have vertical video, and if the video is short enough, it can show up on YouTube Shorts. However, it's not going to be a dedicated Shorts ad campaign to promote one of your apps. Okay, on to the next one. Next, I want to talk about the campaign type of Performance Max. Now, Performance Max lives in several campaign objectives, so whichever one you choose and you look at Performance Max, similar to what I said with the app campaigns, Performance Max has you target across a variety of different networks. Because yes, YouTube is one of the networks that's included in Performance Max, but it also shows on Search, Display, Discover, Google Maps. So as you go into your asset group, same thing that we saw within the app campaign setup, we would have to scroll down to where we see where we can add video assets. We choose another vertical, and then let me quickly add in some of the assets. Okay, jumped ahead really quick, and here's a preview of what it could look like in Shorts, hence the logo right here. Again, understanding you cannot create a dedicated Shorts campaign from a Performance Max campaign. It's just one of the placements where some of your vertical videos could appear. And that's going to be especially true if you go back down to videos and you add in your horizontal and square videos as well. That's really to satisfy all the possible placements where it could appear, and anything beyond vertical is going to stretch the placements beyond YouTube Shorts. Next, I do want to talk about dedicated YouTube campaigns. There's a couple different campaign subtypes for YouTube. For now, I'm just going to go create a campaign without a goals guidance, choose video, and here we see a few different goals. So by default, it's going to start with video views. We see right in the description, ads for video views campaigns will show a skippable in-stream, in-feed, and Shorts. In this campaign subtype, Google does recommend using several vertical videos, but they also say that if you mix horizontal and vertical videos within the same view campaign, Google will prioritize vertical videos to be shown for YouTube Shorts. But Google will still show horizontal video in YouTube Shorts, and it does look kind of funny. That's why it's recommended to have both horizontal and vertical videos, because if you have both, vertical will be for shorts, and then your horizontals will be saved for the skippable in-stream and in-feed ads. Now, if you look down already, we can look at efficient reach, because as we see in the description, shorts ads are available for this campaign subtype. And everything I said about video views in terms of vertical and horizontal apply to this campaign subtype too. So whichever one you choose, you can scroll down. But here we see in the ad formats, we can uncheck some boxes. And yes, we see a warning, fewer ad formats will limit impressions and visibility, fine. But if you only have vertical video creative that really just best suits shorts, shorter video, possibly more to the point, maybe great user-generated content that's quick, here's where you can create a dedicated shorts campaign. So then when we skip and go straight to ads, ignoring all our targeting and everything, and I pop in my video, shorts is the only one I can preview because that's what I selected in my campaign settings. And now I can run a dedicated shorts campaign. Still with the proper headlines and descriptions. I can add my call to action button if I need to, still send users to my website. And then like any campaign, of course, yes, you can create multiple ads to test out different creative. So I would want to create multiple ads instead of multiple videos within the same ad. If I do go back up to settings, check these two. Now we have all available YouTube placements. Jump down to ads. Here you could add your horizontal and square videos to them, knowing that they'd show on multiple placements, but eliminating the fact that it would be a dedicated shorts campaign. So if you want a shorts campaign focused on reach or just driving more video views, you can create a dedicated shorts campaign. But there are other campaign objectives where you can show dedicated video. The campaign objectives of sales, leads, and website traffic can run dedicated video campaigns. They used to be called video action campaigns. Well, at the beginning of 2025, Google started to roll video action campaigns into demand gen campaigns. We have another video talking about this transition. You can watch it up above. If we choose one of them, for now, just say website traffic, and you pick your goals. But when we select the campaign type and you choose demand gen, click continue. If I jump to ad group, let's go ahead, choose your locations and languages. But first you want to look at channels, because demand gen can appear in multiple places beyond YouTube. But go to let me choose. Here's where you can uncheck display and Gmail and discover. Just doing this is making it a YouTube only campaign. However, we can uncheck additional YouTube boxes, making YouTube Shorts the only checked box. So with demand gen, yes, you can create dedicated YouTube Shorts campaigns. Go ahead, choose your audience, make sure you unchecked optimized targeting, and then when we look at our ad, make sure you choose a video ad. Scrolling down, we'll select our video. Here's the same bad example I use, but since I unchecked all the boxes, you can see shorts is the only thing I could preview. Going back up, you see I can add up to 5 videos, but if I'm creating a dedicated YouTube Shorts campaign, I like to leave 1 video per ad and create multiple ads to test. I know you can look at asset testing later on, but I typically use this multiple video one if I left multiple placements checked within the ad group settings and I'm showcasing a variety of different placement types. Yes, I have tested out different segmentations on ad format, on placement breakdowns within demand gen. Maybe that's a video for a different day. But if I am creating a dedicated YouTube Shorts campaign, here's where I actually turn off the vertical and square versions of your video. It's just shorts. We know it's just vertical. Hopefully you have dedicated vertical video creative, so I don't want them making my vertical videos into square. We already have the perfect placement for it. Don't optimize it. Now the shorter versions of your video, that's going to be up to you. Fully expect you're not uploading a 5-minute vertical video for shorts. Okay, if you're keeping it around 30 seconds or less, then maybe you can uncheck this box too. But then go through, finish the rest of your ads, and that's how you can get a shorts only campaign running for demand gen for the campaign objectives of sales, leads, and website traffic. This one's not going to be applicable to everyone either, but technically it is a way where you can run YouTube Shorts campaigns. And that is if you reach out to Google Sales and set up a reservation video campaign. These aren't cheap because they do say it's premier inventory. You're looking at CPMs at a fixed rate. This also applies if you're using Video 360. So if it's something that you've currently used before or you have the budget to run reservation campaigns, yes, shorts are a part of it. Now, a question you're probably asking is, great, we've learned where we can run shorts ads. What about the specs needed to run YouTube Shorts? Well, I already have a video talking about vertical and square video assets for Google Ads. Yes, this video will go beyond just YouTube Shorts. However, you can watch it, check out all the vertical video asset specs, especially what we see on the screen right now, talking about the safe zone that won't be covered up by headlines, call to action buttons, logos. So if you do want to run dedicated YouTube Shorts campaigns, you want to make sure that you have the best vertical video creative possible before even launching. So you can check out a link to this video about vertical and square video assets. It's on the screen up above right now. And last will be reporting. I'm not showing you the greatest examples right now because this is our demo account. Michelle and I haven't run dedicated Shorts campaigns for ourselves. But right now I'm under assets and videos. So depending on what date range you're looking, or you can select a specific campaign, assuming, let's just pretend these are all vertical videos for Shorts campaigns, you will be able to see how they're performing through a variety of the columns that you can add. Right now I'm focused on a lot of the video metrics, views, played to, the earned actions, but yes, you can add conversion information to this. Now in some cases, like the app campaigns, Performance Max, where you have to run on a variety of different Google placements, there are certain columns like view rate that will split out the videos by in-stream, in-feed, and shorts. But the reporting for those campaign types aren't necessarily the greatest. Hopefully you're keeping track within the metrics here of engagement. Yes, of course, we all want conversions. But how else are shorts impacting your brand? Are they leading to more subscriptions? If I scroll back to what I talked about earlier with the earned actions, are your Shorts campaigns leading to more video views, more brand interactions, more YouTube channel interactions? I would then head to my tools, shared library, audience manager. And if you didn't know, you can create audiences off of specific YouTube interactions. One of those actions are creating audiences off of specific videos. And if you're using those vertical videos only in specific campaigns as an ad, build audiences from them, and then potentially use them as observation audiences to see if they're impacting search traffic, or if your dedicated Shorts campaigns can be used to build remarketing audiences for future campaigns. But now you know where YouTube Shorts ads can appear and have a better understanding of which campaign types and objectives can run dedicated YouTube Shorts campaigns or not. If you have any other questions beyond what I talked about and the few other videos I shared, please let us know in the comments.
Thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate it. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up below. If you really liked it, maybe think about subscribing to the Paid Media Pros YouTube channel and you'll get alerted every time a new video drops.
If you really liked it, you can help support the channel by checking out some of the t-shirts that we're wearing on our merch shelf, as well as looking at the Super Thanks button.